Dr. Dan Levene. I'm Dr. Levene Jr. But for the opening address, actually, I'd like to invite Dr. Simene Nafakos,
Deputy Secretary General, and His Excellency Dr. Dan Levene, the son of Dr. Levene, the founder of the Blood Bank in Ethiopia, and His Excellency Dr. Daniel Orko, and dear Blood Bank staffs and honorable guests. As you know, blood donation is absolutely humanitarian activity because blood and blood products are collected only from human beings. And it also needs a special process before distributed to any productive health facilities like hospitals, clinics, and other treatment centers. Therefore, to organize our listed activities and initiate the treatment in our country, establishing blood bank was a must. For example, burning issue, thanks to His Excellency Dr. Levene, an Israeli physician and his crew from Hadash Hospital.
I'm very happy to be here. Not about the exhibition. The exhibition is the big part of this event, but to speak about the Israeli-Ethiopian relations. Imagine in the 70s, someone like Dr. Levene was here working with the Ethiopian group about blood bank. Blood is life. So how they think about it to do this blood bank, to start the blood bank in Ethiopia. It shows how our two people are connected, how two people are working together. We speak about 3,000 years ago. Since then, the relationship is just growing and increasing and strengthening and showing big development. That's how can I see this exhibition. And I would like to say thank you to Dr. Levene, Junior and Senior, both. Thank you very much to think about it. You know, we think with so many things. And when I see this, it's so specific, but it's something we all need. So sometimes, you know, the business people are coming to invest in fertilizer or invest in flower farm and to invest in many other things. But this guy, Dr. Levene Sr., thought about blood to save people. This how can we save people. So I'm very happy, humbled to be here today to see what he did in the 1970s. How can we do from that? What can we do better? It's amazing. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you so much, Dr. Levene. And we will continue. And I would like to say thank you to the Red Cross.
Come here. My mother and father are both doctors. My mother worked in Lideta childbirthing center, and my father came to work and to set up the blood bank. I now work in the University of Southampton, and I'm a historian, and I'm also working on aspects of history of Ethiopia and meeting really some wonderful colleagues from Addis Ababa University and from the Institute of Ethiopian Studies. So, in a sense, there is, I hope, some continuation that the Israeli government brought us here. We didn't know what to expect, a family with 4 children, and Ethiopia really took a place in our heart, and we've forever been close to Ethiopia. I suppose really that's what I want to say. I just want to say one more thing, again, with the encouragement of filmmaker and writer Daniel Orko, who realized that when I showed him my father's photograph that I found just a few months ago when I visited my parents, that these photographs are a snapshot of about 1969 to 71. And he realized how unusual they are. And so we set out together and thought we'd make a nice little catalog. And I want to thank the Israeli Embassy who really sponsored the production of these.
For me, it was an exciting day that I can participate in the opening with Skype event. And it was for me to participate in the opening, and thank you for arranging this service.
All right, so far all the presentations or speech were in English, so I would like to shift to
אני מניח ש-69, 70, את היית פה בעצמך? או היית בארץ? 9.
אני נולדתי ב-60.
אוקיי, אז את היית פה בזמנו. עכשיו, כשאנחנו הגענו, אז אפשר להתחיל פה עם התמונה הזאת, שאת יכולה גם לראות בקטלוג. The blood bank came and gave a space and said, please, will you set up? So they built a Lego model. And in this picture, they're showing the model, of course, to His Excellency Haile Selassie, the Crown Prince, and so on. And here next to this, we have one of the photographs of the opening. And all this was done in 2 years, so this was really quite fascinating. Of course, at that time, there was quite a big Israeli community working here with the ambassador and other people. So we had a little community. Ethiopia was a fantastic experience for us. I think in many senses, particularly as Israelis, from the first moment we felt welcome here, because the moment you say you're Israeli, the story of the Queen of Sheba and the Keber Nagest, really, I mean, it's a story, but immediately we were welcome. One of the things that Daniel identified, when I looked at them, they're very much part of my personal family history, so it was very much of a personal biography. But when Daniel looked at them, he realized that my father was photographing different things, and one of the things that came up a lot in his photographs were the women of Ethiopia and the industrious women in Ethiopia, so many different elements. So really, these should be better Israel as well. Yes. Called, and we'll see this on the other side as well, is the mother and child. My mother worked in Videta in the birthing center. And of course, it was a very busy time. And just like this again, just show his keen eye. And he had a rapport with his subjects somehow. It's not. Some of you might remember really looking into the past, and of course Africa. All. And again, just an extraordinary picture of mother and child. The charm that brought her out of the cupboard after 40 years. Here you might find, again, something you might recognize from the school in Gondar. I'm sure all these children are living in Rehovot or Jerusalem. I'll have to get you
Let's Yerushalayim. Have a nice
Pesach.
healthy, nice Pesach? No, Pesach what?
עוד מעט.
עוד מעט, אוקיי. חג שמח פסח.
אוקיי.
גם לצירי ולסודו.